revealing Nina's source.
Breaking news! Ken Urker left Gypsy Rose Blanchard. He's done. So it's happened over a course of some days, and apparently it's being filmed. But he said he was tired of defending her. He was tired of standing up for her. He was tired of doing so much, and she constantly embarrasses him. He was absolutely done with the situation, and their relationship is OVER. Now, doesn't it make sense as to why she said she's no longer posting her personal information on social? She wants to keep it private.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just have to say, you guys, whoever's asking who is the source, Nina XXS, that's the point of a source. Let Becca explain it to you.
So,
Well,
It's Rod, okay? It's Hot Rod Stewart.
so
Okay,
how journalism works, and I guess partly what some of us are doing here, it goes into journalism when you get sources. When you get sources, they will come to you,
who
and
is the
part of the
source?
deal
It's
is
Y'all asked the
Gryffindor
same
from,
thing
you know,
when I
usually
told
Potter.
y'all she was pregnant.
yeah, you don't.
Like,
It's the
They'll say
Slytherins.
yeah,
people go to jail, right, Becca?
yeah. People actually go to jail for protecting their sources when
Okay.
it's certain kind of stories, like
and I'm telling
government
you guys,
corruption
over 2
stories.
months ago or a month ago, when I made that post, she was reaching out to Ryan saying that Ken was being mean to her. So I don't understand why, like these, and that's, I can't.
Well,
Just
Ryan actually confirmed that too.
I
So
get
on a live, I
reread
believe.
if you don't know about the Watergate, Watergate case. Read that. That was
Yeah,
all
so the
the
guy was
source.
Deep Throat and Watergate. He was the
Correct.
main
Yeah.
source for that story. Well,
Right.
and that was getting the president of the United States, who was going to possibly go to jail. So he was a pretty important source,
Yes.
and
And
he
we
could
still
be
and
don't know.
not
killed.
only will they find out, they'll find out on TV, so they're really gonna look dumb
Right. So, anyways, sources. It's kind of
because
like
it's
a
filmed.
relationship between the journalist and the informant, and you promise to protect them at all costs. Now, we're not dealing
Yes,
with something like the government here,
right.
or the
But that's not
presidency.
asking for the
It's not on
source.
that level,
There
but
needs to be
there
a
is still a trust there. There's still a trust there, and
right.
you do not expose your source. You
Yeah.
don't expose them.
If you did, then no one else
If
would.
you expose sources, nobody would tell you what's really
And
going
Tell you
on.
anything ever again, you'd be out of business.
Absolutely. And
But
you know,
but clearly
sorry,
that's why they're not creators.
God
I,
knows
I
what.
sorry, Apple. I just want to make one more point about people saying, "Oh, so you guys are." Some people in chat have been making some remarks that are kind of stupid. I just wanted to say that obviously your source and the information you get from your source is not the entire story. It's not everything, right? It's part of it. So, like when I make a documentary or one of my videos, I might have some sources, but it's not the whole thing. I will show you guys other things that are proven to be. You guys can decide if I've got receipts or not. So it's not your source isn't everything, to ever
You don't
no,
receive
but it's
your
part of it. It's part of it.
please. Yeah.
Especially if you have
Being
one.
ridiculous and yeah.
Like, especially if you have more than one as well, though. If you have more than one as well, that just bolsters the validity behind it, I suppose, or the credibility. Plus, you're like, I watch Nina frequently. I watch you a lot. I watch all your videos when they come out. And you've never been wrong on anything so far that I can recall. Like, so if that's not a track record that speaks for itself, and I'm not trying to kiss ass, I'm just saying that that's my opinion. So, yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm sure Nina does too, because does a lot of work too.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Yeah,
thank
she's a
you.
very close source and she's always right.
For those of you telling me that I'm wrong about Gypsy Rose Blanchard, let's spin a block on my track record, Buki. Y'all, the tea is hot. Grab your drinks, have a seat, and let's talk because y'all want to know about it. Now, it is alleged through a source that messaged me today that Gypsy Rose is no longer living with Ryan. She says that he is controlling and she is living with her mom, Christy, her stepmom, Christy, and her dad, Rod. And this was actually a week after Julie Recap had just posted that Ryan and Gypsy were doing great and everybody was just a hater. Just a little FYI. Now, this is hours after that I posted that. Just recently posted this on her personal Facebook page, and it says, "People have been asking what's going on in my life. Unfortunately, my husband and I are going through a separation, and I moved in with my parents. I have the support." I announced Gypsy Rose Blanchard's pregnancy. Let's look at this. This is not a false alarm. This is fresh, hot, off the press. Gypsy Rose has confirmed her pregnancy last month. Well, Gypsy Rose just announced her pregnancy, y'all. So what's my name? What's my name? Jigga! All right, so I'm sure at this point we've all seen the YouTube video, but I would love for us to go through it because I think I have some details that y'all might actually like. So let's watch it.
And I'm happy to announce that I am 11 weeks pregnant. Ken and I are expecting our very first child come January of 2025. We're both very excited. This was not planned at all. It was completely unexpected. But we're both very excited to take on this new journey of parenthood. I have already...
Okay, and then I told y'all the day before or a couple of days before she even announced this, that it was a girl. Y'all came on here and said that I was lying. Do you remember that?
So I heard some crazy girl is on here saying that only Christy knows the gender of the baby. I know for a fact that that is not true. I am absolutely positively sure it's a girl, to the point that I'm willing to bet money. And I have in writing that Gypsy has told multiple people with her own check mark. The only reason why I'm not willing to show it is because it would throw that person under the bus. But just know, Gypsy has told someone that gender be revealed. And it's a girl. Buy some pink stuff. So those of y'all that are continuously trying to tell me I'm wrong, baby, you better check the track record. Okay?
So I must prepare you that this is going to come as quite a shock when I reveal who Nina's source is. Nina, I love you, but I just had to let this info out, so here goes.
Hey Nina, it's Parker. Boy, do I have some tea for you. Yeah, Gypsy opened the gate and told me to never come back.
Tell her to stay away from us.
Parker and Pixie just can't take it anymore. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you all.